So I started the recording. So now let me send the link to the people. Well, my toast is already here as always, as expected. Okay, here's the link. It's top 32 Unmatched Arena. Okay, so today we have Maniac, my team league buddy, playing against WAti. I didn't have time to learn what is the name means, but whatever. Just before they start, because they still like picking the hand and all that. Uh, there is like the this tournament page on League, and right now we're watching this one area, Maniac versus Wadi top 32, and then they will proceed next quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals. There are some other guys that I would like to watch. So far, I've seen only one match with PP Joe. He was my one of my favorites, but he unfortunately dropped down. Very unfortunate game with like She-Hulk and stuff. But you can watch it on the Hunmatched YouTube channel. They sometimes stream it in Hungarian. But to be honest, when you watch like 2 or 3 games, you start to understand it a bit. Um, Aside from that, I'm waiting also for the Fine Bobber because he's a fun guy, and I want to see who will face Patrick. Where is he? Where is he? This guy, because I played him in Team League. He's also a very nice guy from Hungary. So yeah, it's a full-on tournament with like I guess some prizes at stake. I don't know. I haven't asked, but yeah. So I hope some games will be like interesting and exciting. This one in particular, I'm not sure, to be honest. Um, it looks like, let me check the stats actually. I think it should be a bit Muldoon favored because he's a scumbag. But again, maybe I'm mistaken. I haven't played him a lot, to be honest. It's one of my most hated fighters at all of all time. I don't know. I don't like him. His gameplay of just running and like calculating too much. I would rather see him like being more aggressive. I actually played once versus aggressive Muldoon. Was it? I think I was playing Panther. We were trying like fatigue Panther, and it kind of worked. At least it was a bit scary. But yeah. So according to the stats, Robert Muldoon is losing 38% to 62, but only 21 games registered. So if you guys played more, feel free to log in games to have more stats. But I would say it's still with 21 games, it's not sufficient enough. 40 to 60 is pretty niche. Again, this is a card game, luck involved and all that, so don't trust stats, especially the ones that we are playing. By the way, I'm a bit sick, so tell me if I don't know, I'll be dying or something. So yeah. Okay, it's the first game. I think it's best of three, so we for sure will see the second game, maybe even the third one if we're lucky. So yeah. Okay, for now, what happened? Well, Muldoon going first, move maneuvering. Oh wait, no. Jill went first, and she just double maneuvered. So she just s- basically starting with a message: I'm gonna play fatigue. I'm gonna search for the schemes, and I'm gonna shuffle them back as soon as I can. So yeah, and that's why I guess Muldoon is playing aggressive. Hmm. Yeah, I'm okay with that actually. I feel like this is the way to play. Most people when they play fatigue fighters, they just like double maneuver and run away. Like for example, when the soldier came out, the Winter Soldier, a lot of people are just double maneuvering and boosting, which is also kind of strategy to play him, but sometimes you need to attack too. So with in this case, especially I think he's attacking Daisy, not Jill. Because again, as people who played Jill before, they know that Daisy schemes, they basically shuffle 6 cards back and draw you two, so basically like 4 passes. So, oh, and also, yeah, so it's kind of very nice. So we see a pretty good card discarded. Well, not discarded, used as a defense. Stasis Diffuser against second shot from Muldoon, pretty nice. Against what's the card is with the eye that becomes a 5, the red 5 of Muldoon. But yeah, I guess no other defense, or he was scared about second shot. Although, to be honest, with the five cards in hand, being that far though is fine. I guess could be. Better safe than sorry. And this card just allows him to move fighters and basically soft pin right now Daisy and Jill inside this area. The only thing I'm probably not a fan of, well, I don't think he could have done it other way, but I would better keep one of the workers also in a Daisy zone just to well, I guess then it's not a soft pin. But the thing is also you want to threaten the second attack, like first action attack on Daisy. But okay, so far so good. I can see Muldoon just watching from the roofs, and I would expect now Daisy going to this nearby blue just not to be adjacent to anyone, and Jill just trying to wipe all of the workers with the versatile 2, which is laser pen, I think it's called. Actually, I should open up the cards just to give the right names. I'm not as as young as I used to be. I don't have as good memory as I used to, so and I haven't played those fighters in a while, so yeah, guess I need to open up the decks. So I want the deck of Muldoon and I want the deck of Jill. And of course, I'm using the Unmatched club because I just have it here. Okay, so I have two of them. One, two, and now I can just track them. So we're out of two worker cards. And again, laser pen was used, which kinda obvious to be honest, but you still defend because why not? You want to have a faith that it's possible. Because there are only three laser pens in the deck, and there can be like nine workers, so eventually they will end. So we see another trap. To be honest, I'm not sure that in this matchup you need those traps that much. Why would you put them though so early into the game? Like not to be. Although we can see Muldoon being aggressive, so basically maybe he tries to like block the passage to himself. But yeah, every time the trap pops, you will draw a card. Uh, we'll see. Oh yeah, another laser pen. Yep, another worker gun. Doing a pretty good job with wiping out the workers, which is surprisingly good. Um, and this card is called Random Shot, and he has four copies of this? What? Wait. Oh my God. So many movement effects on Muldoon deck. So yeah. Um, now it's Jill turn. Dun, 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 dun. Was it the adjacent? No, opposing. Yeah, so yeah, it works. At some moment I was like, okay. So we see Daisy moving, or should I say being moved by Random Shot, three spaces, right next to another worker. And the worker attacks again. If this is a second shot, that would be vicious. Because it's been already three defenses, any defenses. And there is no cancels in Daisy's hands. So Daisy can just take some damage right now. But I think you will still defend, even with a 4 or with a 5. Um, yeah, speaking about Daisy defenses, she has a bunch of defenses. That's why sometimes this matchup, not this matchup, overall matchups against the Jill is so tiresome because you want to kill her ASAP, I mean Daisy, and she has like all of the versatiles are her. She also has her own fives, and the only things she doesn't have. Oh, and we see leap away into the versatile five, the ace fighter. So I guess yeah, I guess Maniac just thought like, okay, maybe he ran out of defenses because like three attacks. three cards. So yeah, but nope. So still a five. And again, speaking about defenses of Daisy, it has two fives like this, Ace Fighter. She has two blue fives, Indestructible Cloth. She has basically three jetpacks, four value, two stasis diffusers. Like she has a bunch of defenses. Like to get through them, it's very hard. To be honest, I like the approach of killing the workers, but I would love to see these five going into Muldoon. Honestly, just maneuver, boost, attack Muldoon himself. And right now you have a perfect, yeah, you can boost four and pin him. You can boost with the Battle of Wits and pin him there. Let me try to remember if Muldoon has any escapes. Leap away, I guess, the only one, and he used one right now. Does his I've hunted most things uh, move through opponent fighters or no? That's actually interesting question. Yes, so he has two I've hunted most things, and he has two more leapaways, but in leapaways he needs to win. So yeah, I would have pinned him. Like I don't care, I would have pinned him because I feel like if you have opportunity to go for Muldoon and to just punch him, like kick him while he's laying somewhere on the roof with his sniper rifle, you just do it. You just don't wait for it. I don't know. But okay, we'll see. Maybe we're playing here the safe lone game, which I of course not a fan of, but yeah, interesting decision because now I also don't see the trap put in, which is I guess not a mistake, I would say. But what you're gonna do now is Muldoon. You want some cards for sure. I would say you would attack with regroup as well into Daisy if you could. But Daisy ran away with double maneuver after the action gain with a 5. Again, this 5 would be so nice into Muldoon, not into Worker. I understand the idea of killing the workers as soon as possible, just to uh, force Muldoon to come, but also he can find a scheme and you force in basically nothing. So yeah, mm, I would love to see like the punching in the corner, some boxing match between two ladies and the guy with the sniper rifle. Yeah, that would be nice. But we have what we have, so let's try to enjoy what we have. So far, not much action. Again, you would expect much more from like two spy girls and the guy who hunts dinosaurs and stuff, or whatever he does in the films. To be honest, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Jurassic Park, unfortunately. I've loved the first movie and the second one, the old ones, the OGs. But everything that's coming now, and there is a new one with Scarlett Johansson. Oh my God, how many they need? I don't know. Anyway, we see a boost with Battle of Wits, just boost for one. What? Wait, what? Maybe something is wrong with math here. Maybe in Hungary they count it differently. But why boost with four? Oh, okay. I guess if you have the scheme on hand, that's totally valid. Just if you play Jill and you have scheme and you're like, oh, I need to boost what to boost with, well, you can boost with the Jill cards because you will shuffle them back with the scheme like a couple turns after. So yeah, I say okay, it's fine. Mm, so second leap away. It's getting a bit scary, at least I think so, because Muldoon doesn't have many defenses. If we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 defenses without regroups, because to be honest, regroups is not a defense, it's a joke. It's the last resort. It's just like -1 damage, but it's not a defense. Well, I guess against caught red-handed, it's a defense, but better feint. Um, Okay, at least no damage from the gadget itself, because I forgot to tell about the Hypnoblaster, which you probably use most of the time. And we know that the next card is Feint, which is a defense. So yeah, you can try to bait it with a Action Gain 5 or with the for the Jetpack. And now reveal all three. Okay, okay. Oh, and now he just puts Feint back on bottom. So this is a pretty vicious card. Reveal top three cards and put one on the bottom. If there is no shuffling deck mechanics in the opponent's like deck or schemes or anything, this can mess up a lot. Like for example, put the beast form on bottom, put the I don't know, the revival of the workers on bottom. So in this case, the feint, which one of the good defenses for Muldoon, which can actually end up with Muldoon taking some hits, some heavy hits. So yeah, pretty good one. Pretty good interaction for Jill so far. Yes, it opened the way to Daisy, and I think Muldoon now will just maneuver and attack Daisy. But again, with two good defenses now gone, it seems like Jill might like win this, and we see Muldoon backing off, which I don't like. I would say you still maneuver and attack with regroup into Daisy, because like hear me out. You're basically losing it anyway for now, like from what I've seen. Because you can't kill Daisy fast enough, she will use her scheme at least once, so the deck count will be almost even. Right now it's 20 to 18 with the Jill going next. So I would say just go and bait some defenses from Daisy, so you might have more chances. Again, she has a lot of defenses, not like it will work, but I think it's better to try than just to ignore it. But we'll see, we'll see. So far, so far so good. Okay. Sorry if you can hear me drinking tea, but it's fine. I need to hydrate sometimes. Okay. I also have some sugar later on, probably for the second game. Or this one if it's get like so long and boring. So yeah. But so far, it's been a couple punches been thrown. Yeah, we see again boost with the Jill card. So I'm 100% sure there is a scheme in his hand. It's like it's not even like he's not even hiding it at this point. So yeah. Do you move Daisy though? I think yeah, I think this is a nice spot because if Muldoon wants to reach her with the 2 boost, he needs to end it. He still can end there, but yeah, okay, still nice. And now Jill will attack. Yeah, I think the game plan for Jill is pretty simple. Just calmly attack Muldoon from time to time until he brings back the workers and attack the workers, and just shuffle the with the scheme all the good cards, like the utility belt, like the Battle of Wits. Sorry. For those who doesn't know, I'm sick right now, so yeah, I'm not in my best shape. But yeah, as I said, regroup is not a good defense. 2 damage taken on Muldoon's side, and now I think you move one. You don't want to heal, you have nothing to heal. You don't want to draw because you're playing basically most likely fatigue. And yeah, just move one. Again, there is a game plan that you try to pressure and you want to draw, but I would say you should be very careful with this. Muldoon is too good in fatigue, so yeah, I would just move one. I would just jump one, please. Still a draw. Okay. Okay. Again, makes sense. Makes sense. You want to have cards in hand, 5 to 5, the hand count, and the deck count is 16 to 19, if I'm not mistaken. So it's still fine. The thing is that the game plan is pretty simple for Jill. You just basically play the deck. You don't do much. You don't do any like shenanigans or like tricks or like combos. you just play it. You attack if you can, you skip if you can, you play the schemes. You try to keep Daisy alive. Without workers, it's pretty easy, I think, to keep her alive. There is not many things Muldoon can do. Like he needs to boost an attack, and it's kind of not his play style, at least right now on this map. It will be like a bit hard. So yeah, on the Muldoon side, I feel like Maniac needs to step up a bit. I feel like he needs to put the pressure on Daisy and kill her as soon as possible. Problem, of course, is the defenses, yes, but there is nothing you can do, unfortunately. Um, like really, that's why to be honest, I wasn't really fan of the defense with the leap away there in the what is it, Bourbon, like the orange, this orange color. I wasn't a fan of it because I feel like you want to set up like double attack on Daisy with Muldoon. So you want to leap away and just move yourself somewhere so you're in the same zone so you can first action attack because he has the rend no not how it's called shoot shoot her. What's the name? Yeah, weird name. Whatever. That card that becomes like red 3, that becomes 5 if you didn't move or something, or if you didn't maneuver. And here we are. So now he goes in, he aggresses with the boostable second shot, and stasis is played. So yeah, sad noises. Wah, wah. But he has one more second shot, and I think he needs to use it. He needs to use it. And what did he boost it with? He boosted with the remote detonation, one of the passes. I'm not a fan of that, but I guess if you have nothing else, like regroup, you use some defense. So yeah, I receive some messages in Greek. I don't want to translate them right now. Okay, so yeah, that didn't work. Now it will be a maneuver from Jill and probably the attack. And what she will attack with? We still have the Hypnoblast. To be honest, I would red-handed. I would attack with red-handed. Ooh, this is painful. This is painful. 2-5 so early. Nice. And didn't change. Well, he did need to heal, but still, like the Hypnoblaster sometimes like messes with you. But yeah, fives are gone. Stasis diffusers are gone. Yeah, I think you put a trap now. In white, somewhere in white, I would put it. Either in the center or yeah, or here or the far one. Yeah, I would do that. You want to stop the movement. I would probably do the further one. I don't know why, just my intuition telling me to. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. And we see an attack. Is it a regroup? Is it just a bait? No, it's a 5, but um, I don't feel like you want to attack Jill herself at this point, and you just baited the feint, so I think this turn it will be a maneuver from Jill and the usage of the scheme. Yeah, I'm not sure. Again, I'm not the Muldoon expert, but I'm not sure if it's the way to play it. I think if you're trying to be aggressive, you should be aggressive to one target and not to sparse your attention and your attacks. But I can also understand the frustration on this map to try to like get to the target. Because now, again, we call it trade faces. Jill will just trade her face every day for Daisy. She's not Houdini, you know. She's a proper hero with a proper sidekick. So yeah. So let's see what it has. Okay. So ooh, that's a bit painful with three cards in hand, one defend, one. We're still gonna reveal. We see the shoot her, the second one. Is it say maneuver or yeah, first action attack. So yeah, you should attack first action, then it's 5. And that's what I was telling. You want to set up the attack on Daisy. The problem is that we know that there is one card is the worker card, which he will probably discard now. Yes, because of the caught red-handed, he discards the worker card. Makes sense, totally fine. And now he has only one card and Daisy in front of him, and this one card is not shoot her. And I think I kinda feel like Daisy has defenses. Is it a red 4 that +1 for every trap? If it is, it would be good actually. I would attack with it. Like, to hell with it. I would just attack. Why not? There is not much damage Daisy or Jill can do now. 4 tops. So don't tell me he doesn't have attack cards. Come on. Don't. Please. Uh, okay. Yeah. If he doesn't have attack cards, that sucks. That's really sucks. Because again, the thing is, you're setting up to getting to Daisy. And if you're finally there, you can finally reach her, you can finally attack, and you have nothing. That is so sad. And I feel that would be probably one of the reasons that he and the Muldoon will lose. Because from what I've seen now, Muldoon is in a really tough spot. You're going for Daisy, but you have nothing to just shoot her with. And to be honest, at this point, I would put Muldoon in the center spot. I would go to the center. Fuck it. You can attack me. I'll take some damage. I want to kill Daisy. Because if Daisy plays scheme, I think Muldoon is cooked. Even one scheme right now. Because again, he boosted with one of the remote detonations. There are still like a lot of HP gone. So yeah, I would say you need to kill her before the first scheme. And to be honest, I was sure that the Jill will play a scheme. Like with the how you say certainty with the what is the English word? How brave she was discarding the her cards. I was like, oh, she has the scheme because like, come on, that's why would you do that? Okay, and I feel like this is the scheme card because I feel like the pointer was like, should I play it now? That's so funny sometimes, especially when you play IRL in real life, when you play like when you look at the opponent and like the facial expression and all that. It's become like a poker game at some point. Like, does he have the scheme? Is it a beast form? Um, yeah, and I was always bad at like line and stuff, so yeah, it's very easy to play against me in real life. Okay, so we have a maneuver for some reason to the other side. Okay, so I expected Jill moving them to the trap and then running away with Daisy. That's what I expected. But I guess you can always just double maneuver and run away. Also works. Hmm. But again, with this amount of traps on the board, with the current deck count, with the current HP of Daisy, I would say the scheme will be played and Jill will be ahead in fatigue. So yeah, we see just simple double maneuver. I guess trying to find the scheme. Jill is not in a rush now. There were a lot of resources wasted on the Muldoon side. We have 1 second shotgun, 2 leap-aways gone, one defensive 4 gone as well, one potential offensive 5 gone. So yeah, even the worker cards are like kind of gone as well, mostly random shots. But although he double maneuvered, he stays in the same spot. I guess he just have a bunch of defenses, that's why. Yeah, we have 5 into 5 interaction, which is kind of predictable because he knew that this card was at the in hand. And I would love to see a regroup though. I would love to see a regroup in that scenario. So okay, okay. Again, attacking is attacking. I wish the attack was the previous turn though. And we see second attack. Again, I would love to see like regroup attack at some point. I know it's one of the defenses, but it's not, so you can just throw it, attack. He won't take it because he needs to defend anyway. He doesn't want to like take 4 or whatever. Okay. Hmm. So I think if you have Sister in Arms, you play it. The useless card that no one almost uses. I only seen like once or twice, I think, the usage of that card, which is kind of shows. Usually it's just the boost or the discard, like one of the two. Thinking, which is interesting. Well, not the fact that he thinks, but the fact that he thinks what to defend with. I guess either many options or all of them are not good. Pretty good option and a random shot. So first jetpack moves and then random shot moves. Let me just zoom it a bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one of the jackpots packs is gone, which is nice. Two more random shots, also kind of nice. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. The deck counts is 15 for Muldoon with one card in hand. The guy's like crazy. And 11 for Jill, but I think soon we'll see the scheme played. The fact that it's been 20 cards into the deck and not a single scheme has been played, although there are plenty of cards of Jill in the discard to shuffle back in, is crazy to me. Like that's pretty unfortunate. I think I think he have it though. I think he like has it. Maybe could it be like a psychological trick, just like, oh, come and get me. I don't have a scheme yet. You want to kill me right now, but you have all the defenses and the scheme. Or maybe I'm just too crazy about it. And we see it popping up the trap with Jill because you don't care. You will heal this 1 HP eventually. Hmm. What you will attack with though? Caught right-handed? Caught red-handed? Another one? I don't know. And we see leap away. Oh, okay. So blaster first. Blaster first. No damage. And I don't like it. Dealing damage to Jill. Okay, makes a duplicate for his opponent, which is a very nice move, guys. Please do it all the time. It saves a lot of time. Ooh, nice. Nice. And scheme is there. Scheme is I wonder what will be the next card played by Jill. Next turn, let me see. Next turn, maneuver and scheme. Yeah, I see scheme being played for sure, 100%. Well, we'll see. Maybe not. It would be funny if Daisy dies now. But I don't think you can kill her. Maybe like if there is no defense, then yes, of course. But aside from that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, let me also mark what has been used. Okay, what a faint gun. So no more leapaways. And it's only three defenses left for Muldoon. That's so bad. Three defenses for Muldoon. He's running out of resources so fast. That's what is basically called the value game, right? Or am I mistaken? The only thing, why did he took it to the hand though? The remote detonation. Did he like maneuver it or something? Anyway, doesn't matter. It would be fun if Daisy dies now. It would be so fun if Daisy dies now. I don't think so, but it would be so funny. Nah, I guess there is defenses. There is defenses. Oh my God, that would be so hilarious. Like you see the scheme, it would be such an unmatched moment. Although he uses a good defense. Okay, he uses a good defense, so one undestructible gone. But again, I don't think it matters to be honest. Yeah, you can bring back the workers, but you don't have that many cards to use on them, to be honest. So yeah. So we see one damage to Daisy and just a maneuver with no defense in hand. Although, okay, do you attack now, hoping there is no defense to kill Daisy? Do you go for it? Like he draw a card not because of the maneuver, I'm stupid. He draw a card because he popped the trap. So you can attack with a 4 now, and if there is no defenses, you can kill Daisy before the scheme is played. I would have go for it, because I feel like at this point Muldoon is losing like hard. So you just go for it, and you're not do not run away that far. Only if you don't have defense, of course. But I think Daisy will still, Jill will still boost an attack. Although again, I predicted that it would be maneuver in the scheme, which probably a nice way to do it. There's not much defenses. I guess you can always attack with a 4 now, and it leaves 2 damage. I would go to the center spot of Soho, like the white, the mono white, and use the. No, don't boost. Don't boost. It doesn't. Hmm. Okay, I get the idea of boosting right now. You want to run away, you want to hide, yes, but uh, okay, some very wise Polish player is interrupting me, saying that there will be no pin damage because of the undestructible cloth, which actually makes sense. Uh, which actually makes sense. You don't take damage other than the combat damage. But I wonder when it ends, like when this immediately ends after combat or after the card is played and then the ending shot is played. Well, whatever, again, I'm not the judge here. I can see that this interaction probably is not okay, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let them play. I don't think that it would change much though. Probably in some other scenario it probably matters, but here I don't think so. Let me, is it in the rule doc? Let me try to find it. Mm, I sent it to someone not so long ago, the rule doc. just to verify if I trust Jan or not. Of course I trust him, he's the smartest. But let me copy the link. Actually, let's just open it. Okay, is it here? Uh, Indestructible. Nope. Okay, gel. Boom, 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 boom. I guess it's not here. Okay, diffuser. Yep, I don't think it's here though. It's mostly about static diffuser, gadget. Yep, but I agree that I guess there should be no pin damage. But again, Jill is in a pretty good spot anyway. Uh, so we are being watched in Poland, huh? Someone has nothing else to watch in the evening of Wednesday in the midweek. Oh, my dose is also jumping in. Uh, Cloth effect would end when the card hit the discard pile. Yeah, I also guessed that. So the damage happened during the after combat of random shot gets blocked, but damage from a sister spinning spell or Shakespeare line would go through. Okay. Thank you, mitosis. You're the best. Yeah, actually makes sense. Actually makes sense. Yeah. Uh, I it's so funny how many like rules clarification we needed since the Tales of Amaze been released. Like as soon as these four fighters appeared with also like the cooperative regime, like cooperative co-op and stuff, like so many clarifications were needed. I think the same like impact of clarification was with the Teen Spirit, with the small fighters, with uh, with like Cloak and Dagger. That's now the scheme of Sherlock does only to one damage to only one hero and stuff. So yeah, I think the previous impactful as this one, as the Tales to Amaze is the Teen Spirit, which is fun because no one played them. Anyway, yeah, so many new rules, so many new interactions. I wonder how many it will be with the Witcher and stuff. How many lines will be added to the rule doc. Whole lot of rules to remember, and we gotta remember them all when writing the rules. Yep, yep. Okay, we can see boosting with the sister in arms, which makes sense. A useless card and attack. A feint into laser beam. I don't approve this move. You don't need to waste laser pin on Muldoon himself. You don't need to bait. You better attack with a 4 or with anything else. He has two defenses left. Muldoon had two defenses, two regroups and two defenses. Like, I don't know. Okay, Muldoon uses the call for backup. Ooh, is it a trap play? Is it a trap play? No? By the way, I wonder, can you place traps? No, because you place them, you not summon them. You cannot place things you place things in the empty space. So you cannot put a trap onto someone else. It's not a squirrel. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That seemed nice. Okay, call for backup. Also, like 7 cards left in deck for Muldoon, and only now we see call for backup. 8 cards for Jill, by the way. So even with all of the all of the efforts, it's still like fatiguish. So yeah, I guess the only problem Jill will heal on the workers as soon as you run out of defenses. So I think you attack Daisy still. You still try to kill her, although I'm pretty sure there is another defense. That's why I would love Laser Pan capped for a defense, just because come on, this is the ideal way, like how to kill it. how to kill a worker. Just take a laser pen. But yeah, let's see. Again, it's not like it's over, but I feel like Jill is in a really good spot. Yep, another second shot going nowhere. But to be honest, at this point, I feel like you don't even have enough to like boost it. It's only three cards in Muldoon hand right now, and you stay in right next to Jill. Yeah, you can body block with the boys who don't have a name, but this has a mustache, this has a beard, and this is a black dude, I think. Whatever. So yeah, this is a very grindy matchup. I agree. I agree. To be honest, I think it's for me it's one of the again, I think almost every matchup against Muldoon is grindy. I still remember the chills. Who was it? I think it was Chad playing hmm, who was he playing against? Bjorn? No, it was Any Christmas versus Muldoon on Solomon's. It was either semifinal or something. I remember that game like so vividly. It was so grindy, but it was so beautiful. Yeah, that was a nice game. I don't remember who he played against, but it was a close one. Ah, Botherham. Yeah, those Dutch people, they look the same. Joking. Uh, so yeah. Very nice game. If someone didn't watch it, go and watch the. It was semifinals, I think. Chad versus Botherham. It was pretty nice games. Yeah, that one is for sure one of my like favorites. At least with Muldoon, having a favorite game watching with Muldoon there, that should like tell you something. Because again, Muldoon is just such a weird. Yeah, and we see the take. So basically, he had one defense with a regroup. He took, he drew a card, didn't help him, and yeah. No after combat damage though, so we're still in game, but I think 5 to 11 is too much big of a health difference. Even if the Muldoon was ahead in deck with the call for backups and all that BS, there is not much he can do. There is not much he can do. Fantastic set all around. Yeah, to be honest, Tails to Maze is one of the most well-rounded sets, I would say. I like their interactions inside of the box, like Jill, Golden Bat, Any Christmas is actually also a very nice fighter. Not a lot of people playing her because, again, she's kind of randomish, but still very nice. Charlie, amazing sidekick. Um, but I would say I still love, I think no one beat my love to Cobble and Frog. Cobble and Frog. Cobble and Fog. No one beat my love to Cobble and Fog. That's still my favorite box. Even with all the amount of text on the cards, even all amount of the small details and interactions, I still feel like that is my favorite. But yeah, Tales to Amaze was also like very nice. And I love Tesla. I love playing him. I hate Tesla versus Wukong matchup, although it's Tesla favored. I've played it too much Team League, but still. Yeah, and I hate Golden Bat. Come on. I don't remember who was first I've seen playing this strategy when you just like teleport and shuffle teleport back, basically using like 5 teleports a game and just win fatigue. I think there was this very long game versus I think it was Za versus who he was playing. It was on Sarpedon, She-Hulk versus Golden Bat, and Golden Bat just jumped around. It was painful to watch. That was just cancer. Uh, but still a highlight, still a nice, fun in quotes game. Yeah. Okay, sorry for speaking about other games a lot because this game is not very like entertaining and stuff, and most of things are already kinda coming to an end. We have Muldoon at 5 HP, 4 cards in deck, and Jill at 11 with 6 cards in deck, and she will just now start cleaning up the workers. and putting some like defenses on the bottom so she can attack Muldoon himself. So yeah, I don't see Muldoon getting out of it, which actually makes me both happy and sad because I'm rooting for Maniac here, but still like yeah, and we see the defense. The defense goes on bottom, and we already know that the feint is also on bottom. So two bottom cards are two defenses. Basically, even if he double maneuvers now, he doesn't draw a defense. Or well, he draws a regroup, right? But doesn't count. So not that he needs it, he will body block with the boys. But at this point, Jill can just double maneuver and just do nothing. I wonder what are the next like games. So let me just review the boards. First of all, we see some Solomon's being banned, Raptor Paddock being banned, and Yukon being banned. And they picked Soho, I wonder. If Jill started first, so I guess Muldoon picked Soho, which I kinda agree with, but also I feel like Muldoon would have loved a smaller map to pressure Daisy more efficiently and to just, as you seen in the beginning on the Soho, it's very easy to like cut off the access to the sidekick or to the main character. So yeah, who won the first game? No one yet. It's still ongoing. It's just a long one. So yeah, it's just a long one. And so far, Muldoon is losing. So Floam, if you hate Muldoon, congrats, I guess. So yeah, they still playing. To be honest, I don't know with Unmatched, should there be some like uh, how you call it when you say that you lose surrender rules or something introduced, like that the person can just surrender, so you don't need to play the game until the end. I know you can always just YOLO, and that's what I think most people do when they understand that there is nothing they can do. But yeah, I feel like maybe some gentleman rule of if you see that there is no way you like win, you just surrender or something. But I also can get why people would just like play until the end. I just remembered from the chess, because like in chess it's kind of like disrespectful if you're like 100, not 100%, but most likely losing and you don't surrender, it's like disrespect. But here it's not disrespect, it's just pure suffering, I guess. Like imagine playing Yinenga Sinbad, right? But wait, it's not a 100% matchup though. I feel like the stats are like 2080 or something, right? Someone managed to win with Yen against Sinbad. I guess all of the voyages should be like on the bottom or something. This is so crazy though. Or like Robin Hood, Luke Cage. I wouldn't play that, even if I had the slightest chance. Even if the guy said I won't defend a single attack, I wouldn't play that. I feel like that one is the one you can just surrender right away. If you're Robin Hood, of course, not if you're Luke Cage. Would be funny if like Luke Cage. Oh, okay, I'm surrender. So yeah, okay. Yeah, there's nothing much again happening. Just see a maneuver and probably attack into the worker because you don't care now. Even if Daisy dies, you're still fine, right? How many passes are in the deck left? So we have still one more call for backup, one more remote detonation. That's it. We don't have much attacks. We have only a regroup attack and feint attack from the workers. Uh, B Cyclone. I have won at Yen against Sinbad on Hero. It was wild and so hard. LOL. You know what? F you, eh? How can you, how on Hero? Like, was it just action gain? We're just YOLOing it? Or it was like the long and grindy with reviving the archers and all of that? Like, how? I literally can't imagine, especially on Hero. It's not the Bastion map at all. Super long. Okay, so it was with the reviving and stuff. So, um, wait, how? Anyway, okay, it should have been streamed. It should have been streamed. We need like, to be honest, I would love someone of the how you call it, like YouTubers or like any guys from the Unmatched community to create like a highlight list of like best matches ever. Like like top 10 of games before the Spring Showdown change or like something like this. Like because we had a lot of like good like streams and stuff, and not all of them unfortunately like easy to find or like rewatchable, to be honest. Like I wouldn't go myself and try to watch some like old game, but if someone like puts up like a compilation of the best, the most like intense, the most crazy games, that would be a nice thing. Any YouTubers out there, take the idea. It's free. I'm good at making ideas. I'm very bad at making them come to life. So yeah, it would be nice. I would love to see also some of the old games before I joined Unmatched. I haven't seen a lot of streams with like the OGs, like back in the days when there was no like Marvels and stuff. I haven't seen those at all, I think. I've joined post Marvel, so yeah. Mm, yeah, Mitosis, you should stream some. And the funny thing is, you would also be the first one in chat on your own streams as well. So yeah, keep on the tradition. Yeah. Maybe I would also, if I got sick again next time, instead of watching TV series and stuff, laying in bed doing nothing, I'll just watch Unmatched and create a compilation. But I think you will need to ask for permission, right, to use other people videos and stuff. Yeah, so not that good of idea, but I guess maybe one day we'll see like the legends moments, legendary moments or something. Hmm. Like that one game, I think it was Bjorn versus Phantom. Winter Soldier, it was the best Winter Soldier gameplay I've seen. Like Phantom was playing Winter Soldier. It was quarterfinals, I think, of Winter of Champions or Summer of Legends. I don't remember, like one of those. Yeah, damn. Now I'm getting nostalgic. Okay, well, let's see if there is any chance in this game to win for Muldoon. So he maneuvered, he attacks. I guess it's the 4, which becomes a 5 because of the trap. There is no feint right now active. We still have another utility belt, which can be used. Yeah, okay. Whoop, I'm back. Let me check if I'm back on Twitch as well. Yep, I'm back on Twitch as well. Okay. So what it was, 5. I missed the interaction. Whatever. Let's try to understand if there is a chance for Muldoon. Basically, what does he has? He has one more, like, let's say, 5 value attack, one more call for backup, one more remote detonation, one more 4 value defense, one more feint. So this is what he has. One card in deck. Jill also has one card in deck. I guess you pop the trap with Daisy, forcing him to draw his 4 value defense. You maneuver with a Jill and attack with the 4 and then jump in on another trap. People saying no sound. Oh my God. Okay, let me check. It should be a sound. Really? Okay. So, yeah, what I was talking about. So, basically, I don't like, I think you pop the trap. You just, why not? Just, just maneuver with Daisy. Pop the trap, attack him with a 4, jump on another trap. So it will be 2 damage to him, and he will be at 3 HP with 1 feint as a defense. And you will have Daisy on one side and Jill on the other side to get him. Workers are no longer the issue because every maneuver they will just die. You still have caught right-handed, I think is the one to play right now. Again, the idea was so good of mine. Look, again, take Daisy, pop the trap, move with Jill to Muldoon, attack with the 4, pop another trap. He draws 1 card, he takes 2 damage, he's at 3, right? Wait, isn't it supposed to be the bottom card? Anyway, whatever. It's for them to decide. The thing is, uh, Muldoon moves away first, and then you can try to jump into another zone. But you, from this point, you can't jump away from him. Don't tell me Muldoon gonna win this. Oh my God. If it is so, I will, well, I'm not gambling at all, but I won't even think about gambling from this point. Let me check again what he has. So 1 regroup, 1 feint, that's it. Call for backup, remote detonation, and 1 they should all be destroyed. What does Jill has? Um, 1 feint, still 1 scheme. Okay, okay, there is a scheme. Okay, yeah, there is no chance Muldoon is winning this with the scheme still there. But still, I would love the play with just jumping onto traps, making him like drawing cards. That would be so nice. And I don't think he can kill at this point Daisy, even with 3 HP. She still has the Sister in Arms, right? Or it was discarded. Yeah, Sister in Arms still there. And got right-handed, so it's enough. Because there is only like 1 attack that Muldoon can make that can like try to kill her. So that would be very nice. Or maybe it's a setup for the next turn where just like kill the workers as well, pop in the trap. Okay, that also works. Like nuke them all at the same time. I don't know how it works though. Imagine someone getting in a trap and your workers just die. You've been chilling, sitting like cafeteria or canteen or something, just eating, talking about dinosaurs and stuff, and someone pops the trap outside of the window and they just die. That doesn't make any sense. I guess spy things. But anyway. Okay. Wait, why I think uh ah, okay. Yeah, I missed the utility belt. Yeah, the first action attack, you defend with a feint, and it's well, is it a bait though? You have only 2 defenses. It's not a bait. I think you should have baited. As Muldoon, you should have baited here. It doesn't save you, but you should have attacked with regroup. Well, Fate is not active. So you should have attacked still with a regroup, and then with a 4, because even because you drew a defense, you double attack. So next turn she plays a scheme, shuffling, let's say, all the utility belts and draws one of them. Okay, it won't save you anyway, but it would be much more fun if you just try to bait and like, haha, I tricked you, the monkey stuff. Yeah, okay, we see the maneuver. Okay, put in work on a trap, kinda smart. Again, that's what I've said, so they don't die while drinking tea in the canteen talking about dinosaurs. And okay, that's the end of the turn. Tonic is still up, by the way. So we know that the only defense is feint. We see a maneuver. I would go away from the zones. Just 1, 2, 1, 2, and just shuffled the utility belts. Yeah, just well, actually, you can also shuffle Battle of Wits, like 2 utility belts, 1 Battle of Wits, but it's a bit more risky. But with Battle of Wits, if the deck is empty, it's considered the boost value is considered to be 0, so you could just deal 3 damage. Which again, I don't think Jill needs. Again, maneuver, play scheme, play nice. Yep. Okay. We see a boost with the most useless cards, Sister in Arms. The worker dies, Muldoon takes 2, and now he still has 2 passes though, but even then I would cap Daisy there because I want to pop another trap. Yeah, Muldoon needs to cover his traps, otherwise he loses. But the thing is, if the funny thing is, Jill can come up to utility attack with the utility belt, and because worker dies during combat, after combat you move 1 onto the trap and kill Muldoon. That would be so fun. That would be so fun. But yeah, I guess it's a bit decided right now. But still, it still looks closer than it should though. I don't know how. I don't know how Muldoon does it every time. It looks closer than it should. Now we will see the bring back the archers, bring back the workers, and yeah. Oh wait, Maniac is not playing Muldoon. Maniac is playing Jill. Huh? What a trickster, huh? Okay, okay, okay. Put them on the traps. Put them on the traps. Wait, can choose a trap in the same zone as any of your engine workers. Deal 1 damage to your opponent adjacent to the trap. Return the traps to the box. Do you draw though if you use it? Yeah. So I guess you should have put them in a zone where there is no trap. Like you should have put 1 worker in a zone when there is no trap and then popped it. Then it would work, right? How does this choose a trap? So if there is no trap or if there is no workers, it's just a pass. Or you can choose a, can you just pass it, like not choosing a trap? Ah, Muldoon is so confusing. But anyway, yay! Jill wins. Okay, if Maniac playing Jill, okay. All of the trash talking I made toward Jill, I'm sorry. Maniac is my boy. So I need to ask about the other matchups. Okay, let me put it like this. Let's hope the next one is not with Muldoon. And I hope next one is with some like richer character, like either Ciri or like Lashin, or I would even love to see like Geralt action as well. I should turn on the players, right? You should hear some Hungarian.
Megnéztem,
That would be
de
very
a pálya az még talán
educative,
jó is
right?
lehetett volna. Abba bíztam, de hát mégsem úgy jött ki, ahogy ezt szerettem volna. Na, toltam
Jó, hát
screenshot
akkor
az eredményről,
I
és
think
akkor
they're
itt minden
cursing.
ment a kukában, a pályáz le lett duplikálva. Azt hiszem legalábbis. Ja, jó. És akkor van egy második
jó.
meccsünk, ami meg akkor lehúzom ugyanoda egy Cage Sinbad. És akkor te döntesz, hogy
Okay, apparently the next matchup is Luke Cage Sinbad. Hmm. I like that all of the matchups. I'm like, what the hell? How is this gonna be played? Uh, that might be interesting actually. Let me check the stats for this one. So Luke Cage, Sinbad. Okay, Luke Cage is winning 69. Nice. 69 to 31% against Sinbad, 40 games logged. Okay. Okay. So it should be Luke favorite matchup. But we know the problem of Luke Cage. He's very great. He is very strong. He has one of the like strongest abilities in the all unmatched and stuff. But he's very inconsistent with his draw. I feel like if Sinbad goes like Karma likes to say Unga Bunga, then there is a chance that Luke will lose. I feel like it. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't played this matchup, I think. Although I have like, I don't know, hundreds, thousands of games logged. I haven't played this one. But yeah, could be fun. At least it should be a quick one, right? Sinbad won't play fatigue, right? Am I right? Although he kinda can with all the attacks. You kill the Luke's version of Shuri, whatever her name is, Misty. She's a detective, right, or something. I think I watched some TV series about. I don't remember. I'm too old. So yeah, you kill Misty, uh, and then can you play Fatigue as Sinbad? Like you have four Willy defense against still standing, but mm, yeah, I guess your like Sinbad defenses are like three value mostly. Feints, three value, four value. If you punch him all the time with the six, with Sweet Christmas, or with the boostable, that would be like nice. Okay, they are picking the maps as I understood. So they banned Azuchi and they banned Solomon's. Okay, so I guess judging by the color of the pointer, Maniac is banning. So the first position will be for the WAti, W-A-T. I don't know how to pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. But yeah, with the map wise, I don't know. Sinbad kinda can run everywhere. So I guess you want smaller map, right? But if you're afraid of like Unga Bunga Sinbad, would you want like a bigger map to try to like find a spot, hide behind the Misty's back? And we see Raptor Paddock. I guess the answer is no. You want a smaller map. You want to destroy them. Okay. Well, I love Raptor Paddock. I think Raptor Paddock is like dope. So, okay, and I'll help them a little. Okay. So, yeah. By the way, this is not an appropriate stream because they're playing without cameras. And according to new rules, we all should show our pretty faces. So next time, we'll talk with the players and we'll ask them to to show their faces. Okay, Sinbad going first, Luke going second. So Maniac on Sinbad. Okay, Sinbad Unga Bunga, please. I hope it will happen. Because it's second game, I want to like snack a bit. Sorry guys. I don't know if you want ASMR, me chew and shit, but yeah, I'll just eat some. It's not licorice, how you call it. It's just like some marmalade and stuff. Don't care. Yeah, let's wait for them to start.
Hát lássuk csak. Érdekes.
Okay, now I have some sugar in my body. I'm feeling a bit more happy. So let's do this just to keep a track of the cards. Mm, okay, I will mute them back because we still can't understand what they're saying. Okay, I'll mute them just a little. Again, I believe it's possible for Sinbad. It's 69 to 31, so at least like what 10 games were won on the Sinbad side, so maybe we'll see the 11th one. Okay, so are there any like Hungarians in the chat? Ah, Joe is here. How you say good luck, have fun in Hungarian? Can you type it just for fun? Just want to know how it sounds in Hungarian. Okay, I'll wait until he does it. If not, I'll text him then afterwards for the next time. But yeah, okay. Sinbad versus Luke Cage. So again, the main problem with Luke Cage is the defenses. He has like the best defenses ever, Trash Talk, which is basically 4 value blue cancel. Super nice. I don't think we have 4 value cancels on other characters. So yeah, it's kind of I think the biggest vein you can have. Um, Barman, also nice for value with 1 auto damage after combat, but the problem is it's only 5 good defenses. Other defenses are 3 value regroup and 2 value skin like titanium. Why I'm saying 2 value, although it's printed 0, is because the ability of Luke Cage basically gives +2 to his defenses. It's not said so, but it's basically how you can count it. So yeah, um, I guess again you just go for it. I would say if you have commanding, you attack with commanding right now. Yep, guessed it. And some why Luke Cage defended with the Power Man, which is kind of nice. But again, you deplete the defense, you get it. The thing I would love him to do though, I think that would be much smarter, is to attack with commanding with Sinbad first time. Because I think Luke would expect one of the voyages and would have just taken, and it would be like 3 damage. So I think it would be smarter to, although again, I said it like a minute ago that I would do the same, but I think it would be smarter to just go and just attack with Sinbad first time with commanding. That would be like so 100 IQ play. I would not expect that. I would not expect that. I would not expect that at all. But yeah, okay. So we see Feint commanding into Porter. Okay, interesting. I guess it's just trying to kill the Porter so Sinbad stays alone. But I kind of feel that Sinbad is fine throwing feints on defense, and now you need to decide if you want to maneuver and try to kill Porter. He decides to maneuver away, so he just now runs away. I kind of like the position. I also dislike it a bit. I would love see Sinbad just one move further because he doesn't have much boost values, and you need to start throwing the voyages as soon as possible. So I would say even if you attack with first action attack, not first action, I mean first time attacking with Sinbad, you either use the monkey trip, the monkey voyage, the one that deals 2 after combat, or you attack with commanding. I think that's the main mind game of the matchup. You just go for it. And the thing is, from the mindset of Luke Cage, especially the smart ones, they would think like, oh, it's a first attack. What can it be? It's probably a voyage that is 2 value, which I don't take damage, so I can take first voyage. That's usually the mindset of Luke players. Uh, and you like, bam, and it's a commanding, or bam, and it's 2 out of damage, so it's not get cancelled. So yeah, I would love to see that. That would be so much fun. But commanding is out, so there is no longer mind games about it. But I still would attack with the monkey voyage because, well, maybe he would trash talk still. But again, it would be fun and nice and yeah, very like nice track to do. And again, why I wanted him to be closer is because now he's 4 spaces away, so Sinbad can't reach Luke. Although on this map, and to be honest, in this matchup and overall, like when I'm playing against Luke or even like Strange or like any character with semi-useful sidekick, I still trying to kill the sidekick because most people underestimate the map control. And I've been in too many situations when I just couldn't reach the opponent hero because of the psychic blocking the way at the end game when I had confirmed lethal, but I still cannot reach. So that's why if I have the option to try and just destroy the sidekick, I would do that any day. Well, some sidekicks ask that to be destroyed, like the Huntsman or like the Malcolm or like the who else? Like any other useful sidekick. But in this matchup, I think you still need to go after Misty as well. Okay. I think it's a 3 for draw. It is a 3 for draw. It will be swap, and I think we can say goodbye to Porter because whatever is the next turn bringing to him, I think he will die. But it also means that Sinbad can go after Misty with the Voyages. I think it's actually like the right way to do it. You go after Misty with Voyages, force usage of trash talks and stuff. Ooh, that's the right play, actually. I love it. It could be Sweet Christmas for confirmed lethal, but it's a very smart play because you can see that the Luke Cage is low on hand, so he wants to draw. So you just, even if it was a sweet Christmas, you still try to prevent him from drawing. He's at two cards now. So I would, I think I would be crazy enough, maybe even to go and attack with a shift, to attack with Sinbad with a shift right now. Go to the pit, you don't care. Go to the pit, you have more draw. He won't be able to like box you in. Go to the pit, attack with a shift. That's what I would do. But I'm a crazy guy and I don't win tournaments usually. So yeah. Uh, well, yeah, he runs away. Okay, okay, okay. He doesn't try to kill him because probably he needs card. And I think you can even go with the porter now and attack with a shift. I think you do that. If now the shift goes undefended, this would be like this would be super tough for Luke afterwards. Um, Someone is asking what's the tourney. It's Hungarian Unmatched tournament. They host it online. It's already the version 4. It's top 32. The bracket just started. I can show it again for the people who like joined later. This is the page on League, and yeah, there is like the full-on bracket going on up until finals, 5 rounds, single elimination, I guess. So yeah, they had the group stage, and now the tops are playing in the bracket. So yeah, yeah, we see Voyage, discard Voyage, nice, into regroup. Okay, the middle one. Okay, still stand. Nice, nice, good catch. So far, it's going very good for Sinbad, but Luke is Luke. He still can win. Um, Let me see. How is this one called? The Snake Eye? No. Voyage is a creature with eyes like coals of fire. It's even more poetic than some of the Shakespeare cards. Tudums. Okay, attacking Porter. Yeah, that's probably another 5. Damn. I would take. It's sad that Porter will die, but I would take. Oh, nice. Good. Good, 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 good. Again, he reading Maniac is reading the opponent, Sinbad players reading the opponent much better than I would. I guess it's still Feint Gun. Its Feint is also good against Still Standing, the last one that's there, but you also keep him alive, which means you can use the shift on him against Luke Cage. You can use that's basically all you can use though. So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That Still Standing discard is, I think, is the thing that will like win the game for the Sinbad. And now because it's only two cards in the hand, like of Luke Cage, he cannot be too aggressive. He cannot run away too far because he can't boost. So he will need to decide what he do. I think you go for Misty. Right now we can see that Luke Cage is kind of hiding, probably because no defense in hand. But uh, I'll still go for Misty. Is it a trash talk? Nah, skin like titanium. Only one damage to both. And it's a draw voyage. Voyage to the city of the king of Serendip. Okay, so it's two voyages now. Moment 4. And one card in hand. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be this is this is what I wanted from the first game as well. Just some like punching in the corner like boxing style on the roofs of Soho. Now we're in the Raptor paddock. Yeah, and again, I don't really like Misty positioning. Although, again, one card in hand, why am I critiquing? It's fine. I would probably do the same. Um, I would keep Misty there. I would go with Luke to the double space, and I would attack Porter with something big like Sweet Christmas or Commanding, because I want him dead as soon as possible. Right now, I think Porter is a really big problem for Luke, and I would even like sacrifice Misty or his own defenses to just run away, because I feel like you need some time to build up a deck, a hand. So yeah, you need some time, you need a break, you need a timeout. So I would go for Porter just to like destroy him. Still reachable for Sinbad. He still can go to the pit and attack you when you kill the Porter, but I feel like you need to get rid of him. And we've seen that uh, uh, WA, WATI Vati is trying to do that. He attacked with the commanding, he attacked with the pushback. He focused Porter more than Sinbad. Maybe someone would how some of the experts in the chat will say that it's the wrong way, but yeah, it's still kind of nice. Okay. By the way, for the next stream, I should like set up so the chat is visible in the stream, I guess. Well, we'll see. Okay, that's a regroup into regroup. Okay. So one draws two. Actually, really good for Luke. He draws two, and Sinbad draws only one. That's actually a good interaction. I think now Luke can be so back. Yeah, I think Luke should just go in and attack with get paid again. Yep, he goes after the porter, and I think there is nothing you can do. I think there is nothing you can do. Yep, confirmed. As I said, like at some point it will be just sweet Christmas to the face. So no porter. So now Sinbad should just voyage, or to be honest, he can go in the pit. It's fine. He can go in the pit and attack Luke with a voyage. Doesn't really matter if it's a second action attack. You can attack Luke himself as well, because Misty can also use the trash talk. I would not be afraid of Sinbad to go into the pit. I think like you're fine. You draw as crazy. Yeah, just go in and attack. Now is good time for the man-eating apes island, I guess, for the damage. Still 16 cards. What are the chances he has trash talk? 100%, right? Okay. I want to hear take. I want to hear take so much. Yep. Nice. So 2 damage and 2 after combat damage. So 4 damage. Very nice, very good play. That's why I said that you are not afraid to go to the pit and force like Luke to defend. Nice. So I would say now Luke is in trouble. He's still kind of fine. He has 3 trash talks. If he trash talks the voyage home, yeah, there is not much damage. Well, shifts are still there though. 3 shifts, right? So yeah, kinda still some threat is there. And you can always attack with Toil in Danger from Sinbad's side to just run away, so not to get attacked afterwards, or the trash talk will be wasted not on Voyage, which you also find. And While Still Standing is gone, so the only problem I would say is Misty right now for Sinbad. Although it was a good turn, you're in the pit, so probably you'll be body blocked by Misty now. So I would go in and attacked Misty. I'm not sure with what though. With another Voyage, I guess. Like the one that looks at the hand, I would attack with the Snake Voyage. The Voyage from the island of giant Valley of Giant Snakes or something. Actually, those voyages have nice names to it, nice ring to it. Like I wish some of the Shakespeare cards were like this, because they sound good. Like Island that was a whale, Valley of the Giant Snakes. Like it sounds good. It sounds poetic. Horror, yeah, okay, maybe. Okay, so yeah, what you thinking? Just attack Misty. Not with shifts though. I think you should keep shifts. You should attack with any voyage you have. Any voyage you have. And now you play Trash Talk. Or the Daughter of the Dragon. Okay, bait attack with the regroup, but the problem is there are no more regroups for Sinbad. But also no more swaps if he decides to swap. Yeah, I think you swap. I think you need Misty a lot now in this matchup after you took that much damage. I think now Misty is your like win condition basically because you want to attack with her from afar because she's ranged. Is she ranged? Yes, she is. I would love to see the snake voyage there though. Okay, what is it? Is it still standing? No, it's a commanding. I don't like playing the four value defense right now. It's the last exploit and there is only one still standing. Uh, Fun fact, Maniac was playing this matchup in the team league as Simba. Yes, Clayton, I know, because I'm in the same team with him. I think I even played with against him on the Luke Cage, and I think I won when we were practicing, but yeah. Actually, yeah, that's why Team League is awesome. Sometimes you play matchups that will then like help you out in the tournament or somewhere else. Yeah, going full berserk. The problem is, in this situation, the problem is going full berserk is the Misty. So now I think you just double voyage the Misty if you have it. There are still too many defenses for the Luke himself. But again, I don't like the attacking with the four though, or defending with the four. Okay, six, good, nice. The bait attack, good. So no damage, but I think you stay, you attack again. You don't care, you Sinbad, you can draw whatever, you just attack. No, no, stay, don't go. Stay, attack with a vo Oh, maybe he doesn't have voyages. He has 10 cards left. Oh my god, okay, he's run out of resources. He needs to kill Misty in the next two turns and then go with the shifts and hoping there is no trash talk in hand for Luke. That's the only way. That's the only to keep the voyage home until the last trash talk is out and attack with it. Or to be honest, right now, if you have the voyage home, I think you attack with it. Maybe five cards in the hand of Luke. Um, yeah, I think just attack again. Attack. Unga bunga, come on. Uh, Live up to your name, Maniac. Okay, I'll eat one more sugar. Sick.
Megint megtámadom Mistit, mondjuk. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Akkor ez ötös.
Told you. Told you. You just attack with Voyage Home now. So you bring back the voyages. Because you're still in the pit, you don't need the speed. Just bring them back And if you want, you can even discard one of them. So it's so nice. So he brought back this card and auto damage, two very nice voyages. And yeah, that was the oh my he's reading my thoughts, I think, or he's watching the stream. Not good, not good. Anyway, that was a really nice play. That was so nice. I called it. I called it first. So yeah, damn. Okay, he brought back and he discards the draw voyage. Makes sense. I would also ditch that one. So he brought back the monkey and the discard. Okay. I think now Sinbad has the chance. Before that, he was a bit like in a pickle, but now he has a chance. Damn, that was a good play. That was a good play. And the fact that the regroup is gone is also good. For those who don't know, there are only five 3 boost cards in a deck of Luke Cage, 3 regroups, and 1 pushback. And he has 3 hero for hire, boostable attacks, 3 value, so that can become a 6 because of these cards. But now he can only make a 6 one of them. So it saves some of the HP for Sinbad. Super nice. Now we see the swap, Luke and Misty. Mm, just a defend. Okay, also good. Yes, he drew some cards, which is totally fine. If you somehow guess right the still standing and feint it or defend with the last leap away, you are good. So now I think Trash Talk at this point is on hand, right? So you don't have regroup to bait it. I feel like you attack with the Voyage that is the useless Voyage. I would attack with that one, like the look at the opponent hand or move 2 spaces. Actually, move 2 spaces would be nice, even if he doesn't throw what's it called, a trash talk. You still can move away and avoid the double attack. Yeah, the only problem is maybe it was not a good play to go to the pit though, because Luke still has commanding Sweet Christmas and still standing and 1 6 value here for hire, so it's kind of a lot of damage. So yeah, but the deck count is 10 to 8, so you kind of can afford to still where's my money is like on the line. So I guess you still just attack. You just attack first action. Worst case is just a pass for you. So yeah, attack with the Voyage. You need to build them up. Um, there is only 3 trash talks. As soon as they're gone, you're fine. Yeah, you don't bait. I think you attack with the Voyages right now. It's now or never. Yep. And random discard. I don't really like using a good Voyage, but I guess if you don't have any other one, okay, maybe. Okay, it ends the turn, and now it's Luke's going. Hmm. I feel like it's still standing, to be honest. I'm not sure. If I had leap away, I probably would defend it with it. Oh, it's a Sweet Christmas into shift, which is still good interaction, I say. And did he just maneuver? Yeah, he maneuvered. Okay, now you attack with a healing one into Misty because you want to heal. Right now, Sinbad has one, two, three, four voyages left, and there is only two trash talks left. So technically, it's still possible. Just attack Misty. Hmm. No, what are you doing? Come on, this is one of the best of your voyages. I know you want her dead, but okay. The only justification for action like this, attacking with a voyage that deals 2 after combat damage, is only if you have nothing else. If your hand is like 2 schemes, 2 porter cards, and this one, yes, you attack with this one. If it's not, you don't use it. Use anything else. I would even say that attacking with leap away would like make sense than attacking with this one, although it wouldn't, but still. This is one of the best cards, and unfortunately it was used on Misty. But again, we'll see. Now he scaled, he has 3 voyages and there is only 2 trash talks. If he manages to land at least one not into a trash talk, okay, we see where's my money, and now you defend with leap away. Or with a feint. No, I would defend with a feint. I would defend with a feint. I would defend with a feint. There is no more 6 threat, so it's either boostable, which I think it is. It is boostable. I think first attack is hero for hire. Yep, called it. So we lose one more shift though, which you want to use on offense. And there is no boost. Okay, maybe he'll attack again with the hero for hire. Hmm. And we see a maneuver. Okay, that's that's interesting. 6 cards in deck, 2 trash talks. Hmm. If I'm Sinbad, am I scared? I think I'll just maneuver and attack anyway. I think I maneuver and attack anyway. I'll probably keep the healing one till the end and I attack with the snake one just to look at the hand. And I wish I have the another toil in danger to just maneuver away. Well, not maneuver, but run away as soon as he hit me. There is always a chance of second where is my money for double attack, but I don't know. It's getting dicey. The perfect hand would be feint and leap away right now, but your hand is never perfect and unmatched. It usually sucks. So we'll see. Okay, he runs away. I guess no defenses. That's the only explanation. Will it be Sinbad fatigue? So let me think. Now location is so approach. He has 3 boosts to not use where is my money, but the problem is if he misses still standing, if still standing got cancelled, like either with feint or with leap away, I think he is not in a good spot. Even with all his damage, there is still a chance because Sinbad will just come in and attack. We see double maneuver from Luke. Now there is no point for Sinbad to approach. I would just try to find a feint and just wait for him to come in and then hit him with a. Can you hit him with something else? Not the voyage though. That's a tough question because there is a very high risk that at some point Luke will have two trash talks in his hand. So 2 turns, you will do nothing and you will take back like 5 damage to the face. You still want me to boost? It's 4 boost either way. Yeah, okay, we'll see. This one is pretty dense. This one is pretty dense. Okay, we see boost with mm, I'm not a fan because you want to save this 3 boost for the hero for hire. Again, now it's maximum 5 value because you don't have any like 3 boost left. Sorry, I'm still sick. I wonder if you can hear it. Yeah, you can. Uh, okay, give me a moment. I need to cough. Okay, leap away was not guessed correctly. Still standing is still in the deck, but again, it's basically from the damage wise, the highest one is now 5 from hero for hire with boost 2 and still standing. So you just feint any other attack and you guaranteed like stopping whatever is happening. So now I would just attack again. Just attack. You don't care actually. Does still standing shuffle 2 cards, right? Yep, 2 cards. So can you just double maneuver though? Double maneuver and then it will be 50-50 with where is my money. I think no, I think you should attack. Force him to shuffle trash talk. I think you just attack. He trash talks, he attacks you back. You feint, he attacks you with still standing. It will be a coin flip in the end. It's tough. It's tough to be honest. I say you maneuver away. For only reason that he will need to boost to get to you. That's the only reason I think you need to maneuver away. He still has 1 card of Misty. So, mm, yeah, there is only 2 cards. He has Trash Talk. So you either attack now first action or you maneuver away. No second action attack for sure. Attacking first action is kind of weird because you need to throw the Voyage and he decides to maneuver. Hmm. I think you can survive one still standing. Popping off. Uh, I hate when people from work text me outside of working hours. Okay. I don't like the maneuver and attack though. Maybe he didn't have a feint though. If you don't have a feint, then yeah, it makes sense. But now attack with not with the healing one, with the look in the hand. Attack with the look in the hand. Go for it. The one that looks in the hand. Because he will play trash talk, 100%. Yeah, trash talk, 100%. No, why would you attack with the healing one? Okay. Hmm. Do you faint it? Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Really good stuff. So now the chances of fainting the still standing are much higher. basically what we have left for attack from Luke's side is another higher, a hero for hire, or still standing. There is nothing else left in his deck to attack with. And now, where is my money? And if he attacks again, and you faint now, oh my God! If he needs to have a feint now. He needs to feint it. Ah, damn it! Okay, this saves him a bit. So he needs for sure another still standing. And I don't like the trash talk choice though. I don't like it. The thing I don't like it is you need something to attack with, not to defend with. But yeah, that's I don't like the trash talk though. I don't like the trash talk. Well, he could have defended with a shift as well, so he doesn't have a shift and he doesn't have a feint. It was such a good play with the first defense with the toil and danger, and now, mm, yeah, well, he could have defended with the shift as well. He doesn't have a shift. So why did he attack with the voyage that heals him then? Is it only like two schemes and two porter cards? What the hell? Anyway, well, now you just attack again, I guess? Yeah, you just attack. It will be another trash talk. So now it's what? It's two trash talks in the deck. One and one still. Yeah, so yeah, just attack. You have two voyages left, and you know one trash talk is there. If you attack now, he double maneuvers and doesn't find it, you have a chance. You can always stop the still standing with a feint. He doesn't have any other attack. Oh well, he has hero for hire. Fuck. Okay, one more attack. Damn, this is interesting. I don't like going. I don't like retreating. Maybe he wants to. Hmm. It doesn't work that way because it's always will be 50-50 if he attacks with hero for hire or if he attacks with still standing. Hmm. The thing is that Luke needs to boost. That's the thing. He'll run out of cards eventually. No, you need to attack, man. You don't run away. You need to attack. Oh, Dave is in the chat. Hi, Dave. I won this matchup against Shirt from Sinbad's side in Dutch Nationals qualifier once. Yeah, it's not that bad as stats show. I think it's just the one of these matchups that Unga Bunga kind, when you just go in like if you play Oda, for example, you also just go in and hope for the best. The same is here. So we see double maneuver. Again, if still standing get caught, mm, yeah, I'm not sure there is something that can be done though. That still standing just saved the game. Oh my God. And again, I don't think he should have double maneuvered previous turn. I think he should have attacked. He should have stayed and attacked. There is only two attacks, and we know that one is in the deck. So if he maneuvers and attacks, then you think. If he just attacks first turn, you know that it's like hero for hire. You defend with anything but a feint. I feel like the the thing that Trash Dog stops your second action is also good because you don't need to like maneuver. So if he stayed at the same point when he played the last Toil in Danger for defense and didn't run away, and attacked with a Voyage and get trash talked, he basically just like skipped 2 cards in the deck. He still will be at 4 cards in the deck. Now he's at 1, just so you understand the math. And now it will be trash talked because 100% there is a trash talk in hand. Yep. Okay, snake one. And now Luke can just double maneuver. So I think the previous turn was the one that Maniac did a mistake by just maneuvering away. The only thing that will justify it is that he had 4 cards in hand and all of them were porter cards. I think it's hero for hire. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. I don't think there is a chance of winning though. Only if there is no trash talk in hand right now, maybe then there is a chance. But overall, I think the previous turn was the crucial one. Maybe you can bait trash talk now? What if you can bait trash talk now? It's only these 5 cards. What if you can bait trash talk? And yeah, I think you need to bait trash talk. I think you need to attack. What? Ah, you have only feint or voyage. You don't have any else. You don't even have anything to bait with. Oh my God. Okay, that's bad. Yeah, that's done. So basically, so you understand there is only a feint or one voyage. So you can't even bait trash talk. I guess you can hope that it's the last card, and that's the only thing that saves you now. So yeah, you just go for it at this point. You cannot just skip. You need to attack. So you don't even have anything to bait with. Damn, like 2 moments that just went wrong for Maniac and he lost it. Well, not yet, but I think he will lose it. Damn. But okay, at least it was like fist fight, or at least the close we have today. I wonder what is the third matchup though, because it's best of three. First one was Jill versus Muldoon, and this one is uh, that's the thing, Dave. I don't know what the roster is. I just know that they have first matchup was Muldoon versus Jill. Jill won. This one is second match, and third one is unknown. I will be surprised as well as you will. So yeah, but I hope some Witcher fighters. I hope. I've seen some of the matchups, some of the results in like the Unmatched, and I've also think I watched the Joe's game, but I was watching like, oh, people play Leshen, people play Syria. I'm like, oh, nice. And he had a trash talk. Yeah, okay. Well, GG, I think. Sinbad has nothing to attack with. He just feint. That's the only card he can attack with. Yeah, but this was a very close matchup. This was very close. So I would say, I guess, a bit unfortunate on Sinbad's side. He didn't have the cards he needed. And yeah, that turn with where is my money and second attack was still standing, kinda like kinda messed with him a bit. Hmm. What else went wrong? Because now you just feint, you take two, and then you double maneuver and die. So I guess it's GG. Okay, I'll go and make myself some tea. I'll bring up the player so you can listen to some of the Hungarian language.
Úgyhogy akkor 2 seb,
And
magot
I'll
nem
be
viszed
back.
vissza. És akkor második akcióként pedig mozogni fogok, és akkor igazából technikailag tök mindegy, hogy mit csinálok. Mert
Ja,
2 manőver lesz. Ja.
így van. Mi volt utolsó lapod egyébként?
A skin like volt a legvége.
Aha.
Hát a izék az amúgy meccs közben borzalmasan el voltak első a trash talkok, és a második still standing is, mert ugye az elsőt kipörgetted a kezemből, tehát hogy szerintem mondjuk úgy a 18.-20. lap környékén jött fel ezek közül a legelső, és akkor mondjuk úgy egymás után, mit tudom én, elég gyorsan jöttek a trash talkok, az már jó volt. És akkor ugye úgy, hogy próbáltam, mondom, így ez a vajon belefutunk-e a mind game-be, és megfogja az egyetlen feinted izét, mert az a still standinget, mert az elég szarul fog kijönni, akkor hál' Istennek nem fogta meg. Neked az volt a vége, a feint?
Azt hiszem igen, ez az utolsó védőlap, aztán már most jött fel, ja. Nem
Ja,
is tudom.
ja,
Igen,
mert
utoljára.
ja, mert ugye úgy voltam vele, hogy mondom, hogy ez direkt mondom, húzom, még kíváncsi vagyok, hogy meddig fogod dobálni, én azt néztem, hogy a leap meg az exploitok már kimentek, mondom, a fényt az egyetlen, amivel megfogod a milyen nevű still standinget.
Igen.
Hál' Istennek, pont jó volt. Akkor 1-1, azt mondod? Akkor izgikkel jön a döntő.
Ja, hát nem tudom, azon gondolkoztam még, hogyha ezzel támadok, de hát ugye,
Mert ha
illetve aztán
fénytámadsz most a végén, akkor is ugyanúgy megfogom, és akkor viszont nincs védekezésed, és akkor a still standinget rádütöm.
hát de ha
Viszont...
mondjuk az utolsó lapod, a still standing, igen.
Ja, igen, persze, tehát hogy az még benne, de ugye ott volt
Akkor
most a végén kezemben minden.
csak egyet támadsz, és
Igen, és
utána
akkor
talán meg tudom majd nyerni.
igen, és akkor viszont azt számoltam, hogy ha nagyon szarul jön, akkor meg egy skin like titaniummal még mindig akkor túl fogom élni, mert ha jól számoltam, akkor az neked egy 8-as támadás, ugye 7 életem vagyok,
Hát
tehát
hetes csak, igen.
pont
Ötöt sér.
vagy igen, vagy bocsánat, 7-es támadás, tehát hogy ugye pont túl élte volna ki.
Ja.
Ja. Na,
Hát
akkor
beszorultam ott egy időre, az volt a gond sajnos. Azt
igen,
hiszem.
igen. Jó. És
Az
akkor
volt a kurva nagy gond. Mi a harmadik meccsünk?
Raptorok piroska? Raptorok piroska. És akkor dobunk, igaz? Aki a nagyobbat dobja, azért a térkép, aki a kisebbet dobja, azért meg a kezdőkozi. Akkor egy jó D20 megint?
I don't know what it means, but Raptor Piroshka sounds very fun. Okay, now it's random advantage. So we'll see.
Pillanat. Gondolkozik.
Akkor enyém lesz a térkép, te meg akkor bannolhatsz.
Tér a
Okay,
térkép.
guys need some time to prepare.
Enyém a térkép, látod.
Hmm.
Hát ez marhára jó.
As I understood, if I understood correctly, the next matchup is Raptors versus Little Red. I'm not sure We'll see it in a minute, but yeah, Little Red versus Raptors. Oh yeah, Joe is saying as well that Raptors versus Little Red. Um, okay, let's do the usual. Let's check the stats, but I feel like it's Raptor favored. But if Karma was here, he would be like, ah, no, Red can do it. So let's see what this starts. Say Raptors versus Little Red. Yeah, Raptors are favored. Oh, pretty favored. 72% against 28. So it's kind of rough for Red. I guess the map depends. I don't know who's picking the map. I think it's very unfortunate, but Raptors will be picking the map. I think in this matchup the crucial part is the map because you need to find a map that allows you to run away from Raptors far enough, so and also allows them not to like circle you, flank you. So for example, Yukon, I think it's fine. You go to this thin line there and just sit there, and they cannot like do anything to you. Um, Sanctum is bad. Like they can like surround you anyway. Um, McKinville kind of bad as well. Soho, nice. Go to the roofs. And don't forget, Huntsman is ranged, so he can do stuff. He can do stuff. Yeah, it's rough for Red. If now the also favorable map for Raptors will be picked,
Én is még agyalom, hogy mi lesz, hogy jó nekem itt.
I guess, well, you're going first, so maybe if you're very lucky and you can trigger the draw, the problem also will be ambushes, because ambush is during combat. So if you have any after combat effect and you attack with the ambush, for example, I would attack with the ambush into pelts to ignore the after combat damage to the raptor. But he picks T-Rex Paddock. Okay. I think the best choice was the Sanctum Sanctorum, just because you can't hide here, or McKinville if you're afraid of tokens. I think those two maps were the best choice for Raptors in this matchup. T-Rex Paddock, okay, it's good, but there is one spot. Um, there is one spot in the lower left corner when you can stand in blue, black, blue, whatever. You two stand there and you cannot be flanked. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's the right choice, but we'll see. We'll see. Again, that's what they chosen. Okay. So I guess red will go first then. If Raptors were choosing the map, I'll log this one for them. So yeah, on this map, okay, why I don't like this one as well is because it was used against me actually. I was playing Raptors versus Black Widow, I think. Of course, Widow usually dies. The thing is that there is this spot in the bottom corner, in the left corner, that basically if you stand there, you cannot be flanked. Like if you have Huntsman and yourself, for example, if you have a sidekick. I also think I've played it against Annie Christmas, and she just camped there, and she's like, I don't care, do whatever you want, come at me, I'm fine. So yeah, this is a
Na, kiváló, berendeztem.
pretty
Amíg gondolkozol,
pretty tricky
egyes
spot.
vagy kettes pozícióban szeretnéd kezdeni a meccset, addig én
Um,
is kiugrok 2 percre.
so I would say Little Red would
Jó,
go should go first and just camp there and try to find the card she needs. Basically, in this matchup, let me also, I know her card. Actually, this is matchup where I know cards, but I don't remember the names. I've played them in too many languages. I mean, Unmatched. So yeah, I don't remember. Did I play? No, I played Invisible Man in German, I think. But whatever. Let me see. Little Red. Okay. So let me open them up just to know the names. Because there are some certain cards that you want to have at the beginning. First of all, it's always a debate in this matchup if you want to use Feint on defense or on offense for Little Red, because again, her Feint is also Ignore. But some of the effects are very nasty, like ambushes, like action gains, so you probably use it on defense. What also you really need is the draw. You probably mulligan for draw. So yeah, Stones is pretty niche, and you probably use it as a Huntsman, and also Huntsman sixes. So basically, I would mulligan for the draw, the Wolfskin, it's called, and I would mulligan for the Long Have I Sought You, like the 4 value red card of Huntsman that becomes 6 if adjacent. I think those two cards I want to have in my starting hand. With Raptors, though, well, it's Raptors. You just want to have the red hand and just go all in and just kill an opponent in like one turn. Again, the problem on this map is that you can hide in this solo black spot and will not be flanked. So yeah. But again, it's Raptors, so it can be possible that it will end in like 1 or 2 turns because of the action gains and stuff. If Little Red don't find the defense needed, the cards needed. Oh my God, I'm getting tired, I guess. Well, it's 11 o'clock already. Damn. Anyway, um, I also need to take my pills actually, but I guess we'll finish and I'll take them. Um, In this matchup, I don't think Raptors will go for Huntsman as well. I think that they can just run down Little Red without Huntsman's. It's fine. The only thing, if Huntsman just body blocks, then yeah, then you're cooked. You need to go in. So what I would do if I was Little Red, and I hope that um, sorry, you can always like I would just try to find the cards I need with the draw, with the cancel and Huntsman 6. Camp in the spot, and I hope Maniac will do the same. I hope he played it with Karma. We have Karma on our team, um, so we have Karma in our team, so he probably played a lot Little Red or against Little Red. So thing is, I would just go in the corner. I'll camp. I would have just maybe, well, to be honest, you don't need really to go in right away. I would say I would go to the center because again, I'm starting first. I'll have 7 cards. If they want to attack me first turn, they will need to like be on low hand count. So it means they might take a lot of damage back. So I would say you just go to the center, and then you try to use the scheme that deals damage. Very nice scheme. And you just be very careful with the symbols, because I think you have a bit more defenses than normally, how to say that, normal other characters, and basically without against action gain, it's nice to draw. Against like big attacks, you can use your red 4 as a defense. Like Little Red definitely has tools to survive. Um, so
Régebben mi volt ez a, hogy is mondják, csetepat,
I
ugye?
don't know. I feel weird about this matchup. I feel like Raptors should take it on paper, but I want to believe that Red can handle it. Come on, she can like handle her grandmother, so I think she can handle like 3 doggies in the woods.
Igen.
De tényleg már amikor a beszavazásos volt. Jogos, akkor simán lehet.
So yeah. Let me open up the.
Én megoldjuk persze.
So what do Raptors have? Because to be honest, I forgot the Raptors deck a bit. Haven't played them in a while. Three ambushes. Oh my God. One, two, three, 7 action gains. Whew. Okay, okay. And only 10 defenses. Okay, I can see the problem why they sometimes lose. But again, the game plan is easy for Red, try not to die, and pretty easy for Raptors, try to kill as fast as possible Little Red herself. But I think in this matchup, although I said at the beginning that you probably go Little Red and try to pump her down, I agree with that. I still like feel like that's the right way to do it. But, and it's a big but, if Huntsman is body blocking, and I think he will, because again, Maniac is not first day playing, you need to get rid of Maniac, Maniac, you need to get rid of Huntsman, so you'll waste some resources on him, and he has also some good defenses, and by good I just mean stones in the belly, that's the only defense he basically has, and you'll discard, so it will be like a hand count issue, because you wasted 1 card on him, and then he discarded 1 more card. So then he attacks you with a 6, you defend, and now you're at what, 3 cards in hand? You need to go back, you need to like refill the hand, and then like what? So I feel like it's a bit more tricky than the stats show. I guess maybe the maps were not the best. Again, if it was Sanctum Sanctorum, and I think Raptors who had an opportunity to take it, I think it would be much, much different. So WAti, I think, should have picked Sanctum. But again, we're on Raptor Paddock. Oh, T-Rex Paddock, sorry. Same movie, different map. And we can see now Raptors just maneuvering. Okay. So, boom. I think the problem is that I wouldn't attack now as Little Red. Although, again, you have an opportunity to maneuver and attack next turn, most likely. Um, I wouldn't do that. I would have just um, the problem is with the blue 3, which is called decoy on Raptors, that they can move, and you just basically give them the double attack because they want to circle you anyway. So you better force the adjacent the maneuver from them first, or the scheme, one of the two. Maybe attack with a feint first turn actually. Like if you maneuver and attack with the ignore, that's pretty nice. 3 damage into one of the raptors and also like cancel the possible decoy. The probability that they have feint start in hand is very low. It's only 3 feints in a 30 um, card deck. So yeah, if you want to be reckless, I would have attacked with a feint, especially if I have the drawing the wolf skin, because I think that they draw if it's the pelts. I think I don't remember, or is it knives? Oh my God, I'm starting to forget little red cards. I'm growing old. I'm growing old.
Csak jobb lesz. És még ezzel jött ide. Most
Okay.
aztán tényleg nem
Oh, and
variálok.
as we can see, the maniac went to this spot. This I hate this spot. This one, and
Ugyanígy.
I feel like this one as well. Yeah, this one as well is the spot where you can just hide and not be flanked. Why I also hate it because I like to play Oda, and the Oda is also about flanking and stuff. So yeah, it's actually fine. How does Oda do into Raptors? I think miserable, right? Because they just action gain his dudes, and yeah, yeah. Oda has no chance against Raptors, unfortunately. My boy. Okay. Mm, well, I'm not sure if I like it. So, what do you want to do here? You want to get surrounded from all the sides? No, no, no. I don't like it at all. I think you better go here then. Like literally. Oh, maybe. Okay, if you use the. No, you.
Lehet, hogy ezért már lokkolva van.
Like, why would you do that? That's the question. Like, you go in there, you basically leaving yourself vulnerable to all three of them.
De most
I
már
would go for the looking back one,
meghalt.
this one, the small one.
Nem akarja. Hát mindegy, akkor várj, kiszedjük, és akkor vagy ide fölé rakjuk, hogy tudjuk, hogy akkor ez az. Csak nem akarja. Na, nem.
Jó,
Mindegy,
van
tudni
két
fog.
akció.
Az lesz az.
Ja, ide rakom az utolsót.
Okay, it's lagging a bit for me, but whatever. So yeah, I don't understand the move, but we'll see. Just a double attack or attack and maneuver. Okay, if he attacks and maneuvers, if he attacks and maneuvers, I'm fine. I'm fine with this decision. If he double attacks, I don't like it. And if he attacks with a cancel, mm, 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 that would be nice. Because as soon as you attack with a cancel, you leave one of the raptors vulnerable to your schemes, one, and to once upon a time, two.
Várj, most te is minden tükrösen látsz?
Én nem.
Akkor csak, én most konkrétan
What
minden
what
tükrösen
what is
látom.
happening to my internet connection?
Igen?
Várjál, tudok ilyet, hogy ezt
Amint a kártyákat.
a kártyákat totálisan ja, várjál, rotate, az nem, mert az csak el fogja fordítani, ja. Ez így izgi lesz.
Oh, we have some technical issues, I guess. Whatever.
Hát nem tudom, utána frissítsük. Szerintem
Az, le,
ilyen beállításnak is.
az lesz, ráfrissítek egyet.
That's weird. I guess I'll just reload.
Na most jó.
Okay, let me reload.
Szóval akkor ez
Oh, come on. Okay, it asks to delete the camera. Okay.
még hozzá így, és te jössz.
És én jövök.
Okay, should be better now. And let me try to bring myself back so we can look at my...
Sorry. I had to refresh the page.
Yeah, I also have to refresh. It's fine. I'm back now.
Okay,
Good luck.
thanks.
Okay.
Okay,
So, where is the video?
én jövök.
Okay. Whoop. Whoa. You don't want me that big. Okay. Let me put myself in the corner. And okay, we're back. Let me take more frame space. So now I'm 100% in the game, and it's not lagging, which is nice.
Vele ide.
Okay, so we see Feint. One of the defense is gone, which is nice, because Feint is like really good in this matchup. In any matchup versus Little Red, Feint is like the best card of the deck. So yeah, but in this particular one, it's one of the greatest. Again, it could be the bait with a 4 though. But again, I like the idea of going in and then maneuvering away. I don't like the idea if he just double attacked, because I think you don't try, you play defensively still, even if though like you want to attack them and they have only 10 defenses, now 9,
Túlságosan
you still
hülyén
like
próbáltam, és a többi
you
rakta
still
a
want to play it slow and
Várjál,
safe,
várjál,
because you have
végül is ott
all
van.
the damage in the world
Ide
to destroy all
ráraktam,
3
és
of them,
szeretném megtámadni.
but they don't have enough time to destroy you to like find all the defenses and stuff.
Daisy lett?
So
Igen. Daisy-t szeretném megtámadni.
I would say it's a good choice of just going back. Sometimes you need to play smart and not.
Oké.
Okay, we have the draw and action gain. So One damage to Little Red. Oh no, to Huntsman. Ah, even to Huntsman, so also fine. Like, I don't really like focusing the Huntsman though. They forgot the one damage. I won't interfere though. I hope they remember it later, because it can be crucial. But the thing is, yep, the action gain, and this is a nice defense. I guess if you're not like circling, maybe you should have went for the fives and stuff, but I'm not sure. At this point, again, the position is very nice for Maniac. I think he did a really great job. He found these like spots in this corner. So he attacks Huntsman again. So going for the Huntsman now is only because Huntsman is body blocking. And I think next turn, Maniac should try to realize use his fives of six. Okay, good thing is that the defender resolves first, so it's really good for the little red because now one card will be discarded. And again, as I told you, this will probably be the hand count dynamic, who has how many cards, and it will like dictate who will go in and who will not. Because also something that people don't usually well, not understand, but don't usually consider. Oh, another feint. Nice. Well, it's probably nice in case of less defenses, but probably not nice in case of how many damage now Huntsman will take. But thing is that some people not also sometimes consider when looking at the competitive games, it's people are a bit like nervous playing and they want to be more careful than in their usual games. Ooh, 2 damage. Anyway, if you are at low hand count and you see that, okay, there are other win condition, other just going in and slapping hard, you'll probably reconsider and play safer approach in competitive play than in like casual games. Like me personally, I always struggle like if to go in or if to stay or like play safe in competitive. Although I usually like consider to be a cancer player and stuff, but still, even I sometimes consider if I want to like be as reckless as I usually am. So yeah, and now because of the low hand count on the Raptors side, and probably we'll see a smack with a six from Huntsman right now. Um, I feel like Raptors the next couple turns they will just maneuver because they don't have tools to pressure. Raptors don't have, I think, yeah, there is not even one card that have a card draw. Like Raptors has zero card draw whatsoever. So the only way they get cards if either they maneuver or they play against Genie and he's like, okay, you can draw one. That's the only way. And we have a decoy and a six, so 3 damage to the first raptor. So here we are. One raptor is already at 4 HP, which basically means that two schemes kill him. Probably won't happen, but still. And the ignore and once upon a time on defense is also almost lethal. So one more damage. And yeah, and the funny thing is that you can even use a decoy, right? You can't even use a decoy because you can't place adjacent. So yeah, it's basically like kind of not useless, but wait a minute. How many defense in the starting hand? Three defenses. What what the hell? Like how okay. For those who are not playing Raptors a lot, usually you have like three defenses first, like 15 cards or something, and then you just lose your death when they get to them. So it's pretty amazing that he had so many defenses starting hand. I guess now is the question if to attack again. Oh wait, he did not attack again, he just maneuvered. I don't like it. I feel like you should have just attacked. I guess maybe he has nothing to attack with. What other cards can Huntsman use? Boom, 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 boom. Stones? Probably no stones. Once upon a time. Okay, he probably doesn't have either of them, so that's why he didn't attack. But so far it's been a really good start for Red. Still alive. And we see Raptors going in, which I don't quite understand. I feel like they need to chill, go grab some cards, maybe a pint, and then come back and just hunt the hunter again. And again, stones. What the hell? What these guys are they like magicians or something? How you can be so lucky with stuff? Okay, at least this was not lucky for him, so it's a four value defense, but whatever. So one guy had three defenses on Raptor, two feints, one decoy. The other guy has two stones and one wolf skin and one long have I sought you. Like basically what I was talking in the beginning, what I want to see in the starting hand is the Huntsman card, the draw card, and maybe like some stones, of course, because you always like to see the stones. But this is amazing actually. This is kind of amazing how good for now at least was the deck order for both of them. And we see that after action game, the Raptor just goes back, which okay, this one I like. Because you don't want to attack again, three cards. Um, the problem only is again, you don't have any other tool to get those cards. So now I would say first of all, you don't use the ignore. If you have a 4, you just maneuver attack with a 4 as Little Red. Because they focused a bit Huntsman, so far not many resources have been used on the Huntsman. One ambush and a couple action gains, so the 5s and how they call the Pack Hunters, the auto damage ones, are still there, are fine. So kind of all good. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think I've played this matchup. And I think it's like Little Red can do stuff. So maybe it's not that bad. Okay, let's see. No, I cannot find any records of me playing it. I usually have like screenshots after the results of competitive games, just to remember afterwards. Okay. Yeah, it's actually fine. I don't the position is not the best, but again, you know that Raptors won't attack you because they will be like defenseless next turn, and you can just kill one, two of them. So yeah, attacking the jumping one. Is it the jumping one? Yep. What is this? By the way, can someone describe me and clarify why is he standing on his tail? Like, what's wrong with this dude? Is it his tail? Yes, it's his tail, right? He's standing on his tail. Is it like go give me some hugs pose or something? Yeah, oh whatever. So the thing is, it's probably a 4. I'm pretty sure it's a 4 because you won't attack with anything else. Maybe once upon a time though. No, no, it's flowers in the basket, so yeah, it's a 4. Yeah, 4 damage to the jumping one or the hugging one. So yeah, okay, good. So far doing really good. But it's Raptors. They can always explode. Again, I was thinking that the previous turn Raptors should have just played it safe, go back, draw some cards, come back, go back, come back. Okay, this is weird. He really wants to kill the Huntsman. I think that's not the play though. I think that's not the play though. Yes, you will kill him, but you will be left defenseless. Because if there is a wolfskin, hear me out, if there is a wolfskin right now in his hand, this is gonna be devastating for Raptors. I think it will just lose them the game like instantly. Because it's 6 HP. Okay, if it's eviscerate, okay, don't tell me. Oh my. Okay, at least maybe no draw. Okay, maybe at least no draw. So it's 3 value ambush plus. Okay, what is it? Come on, show us, show us, show us. Okay. Not the best card, so I guess he's fine with losing it. The fact that he had Wolfskin is pretty damn crazy. So yeah, and he takes 6 for damage. He took 4, right? Someone is counting. So yeah, what do we have here? 4s are gone. Clever Girl is gone, and one scheme. Again, I understand the idea behind it, but I don't like the the play. I feel like you need to draw more and like kinda be more careful within this matchup. No, it's not a 7, it's a 6 because 3 plus 3 is 6, so 4 damage. It's only 2 raptors adjacent, so only plus 1 because I think the ability says any other raptor, right? Oh wait. Of your other raptor, yes. So it's only 3 valued ambush plus 3 from the boost from this one. Yeah. Okay. I guess you maneuver and just attack another one. Only 2 raptors adjacent. Only 2. Yeah. There is no way the third would be adjacent to Huntsman now. Oh, and I think they now notice that he draw cards. I don't know Hungarian, but I think they're speaking that he drew cards as though he shouldn't. I didn't notice that actually. I guess he can put them back, shuffle, and then draw, and then maneuver and something like this. Okay, okay. I think they're discussing the rules now. Just popped back in, got busy at work. Oh my God, you working right now? Oh wait, of course you're working right now. For me, it's almost 12, so yeah, I'm not working. I'm on a sick leave to be honest. But I feel you, I feel you. Working is hard. Okay, they have some rule clarification moment. And to be honest, I still think Huntsman missing should missing one more HP from previously when it was the clever girl into the Wolfskin. But again, as I talked with the boys before, with the players, I'm not the judge here. I'm not here to like um, supervise. I'm just here to record it and just show you people to have some entertainment and stuff. Because it's a pretty tricky question when to jump in, if we needed to jump in, because like if they played it without the stream, would they notice it or not? So we had several situations in online unmatched community when the games were like heavily discussed, like should it be replayed or not and all that. It's pretty not nice conversations usually because no one wants to be no one will be satisfied by the end of it. So usually it's like if you play in the game, you agree that you will yourself supervise the other opponent, like the rules and stuff. And if something happens, you pause it and you clarify it yourself, not someone else's intervenes and like clarifies it for you. So I think it's kind of nice because again, it's also partially your mistake then that you didn't notice it and you need to be focused. But I also can understand why people say like if you play like best of 5 or something, it's pretty tough. And in the big events, like for example, semifinals, finals, quarterfinals maybe, like the one that streams by the official restoration stuff and all that, then maybe okay, maybe then they should be jumped in and stopped. But here, it's sad, it's fine, but it will be like a lesson, let's say, to like learn and all that. So yeah, we'll see. I will rewatch it then. I think Huntsman should be -1. Like I mean, one less HP. Okay, we see another Into the Woods. Let me track the cards just in case if I need to again try to analyze and brainstorm the possibilities here. and attacking the jumping one, the 3 HP one. I think he takes. Okay. 2 damage. Mm, don't really like that play. I don't really like that play. I would love I would love to use hands on something else, and I think like if he had a basket, he should have gone for the top one just to make them all. Well, I think you can kill now. To be honest though, I think you can attack again and kill. You don't really care. It's a pretty tough decision because you'll be left with no cards, and the safer way is to maneuver. But also, what they can do, 5 damage to you? Yep, we see him attacking again. So -1. The hugging one, the jumping one is out of the game. So yeah, no defenses. So now the only bad thing is if he has like 3 action gain cards, like he maneuvers and triple attacks you, which would be kinda epic and sad, but also even ambush would be nice now, to be honest. Would you attack with like the 4 versatile if you have it? It really depends on what he has. Again, the problem is max he can do is 3, 2, 5. So 10 damage is maximum he can do, and he will be without any cards as well, which means this guy will die. So I think he will just try to kill the huntsman, which is a good idea. But at this point, now it means that red doesn't need no longer to hide. If the huntsman dies, there is no point of sitting in the corner. So you would just double maneuver into some double zone so you can just nuke them with a scheme. And you have also other damage on defense. Now that I'm thinking about it, I would even maybe use the scheme not for damage, but for the card draw in this matchup. It's pretty unconventional, like it's not really often to see to use the never leave the path as like draw or as teleport and action gain, which I also can see using in this matchup, but it's also pretty nice. Okay, he dies and there is no action gain. I hope they know this because no one is adjacent. Yep. He could have maneuvered close to Little Red. Is it an opposing fighter or any opposing fighter? To the opposing. Okay, so yeah, no action gain. No action gain. And it was second clever girl. Okay, now if I have a 4 now, I would boost and kill the guy, I think. Because we kind of know that, oh, maybe he drew a defense. Okay, maybe he drew a defense on maneuver. Would I risk it now? I would not risk it that much. I would just double maneuver now, and that's it. Would probably go somewhere, so he needs to boost. I guess now the goal for Little Red is to run away to somewhere that the Raptors needs to boost to circle him, which kinda on this map is like almost nowhere. Uh, I'm not sure if you want to do this. Like, probably it's again hands. It's just 2 damage, but I don't really like it. I think you would, but it was better to double maneuver, to be honest. It might be a mistake that cost him the game because now, if he has action gain, like what what can you have that you're so determined? Hmm. Is it stones? If you have stones, okay, I'm fine with that. If you have stones, I'm fine with that. If you have four, not really. Please be stones. I guess if it was stones, he would already defend it. But the problem is if you defend the first one, okay, it's a clever girl, the last one. So 3 damage. It's fine, it's not eviscerate. Action gain. Okay. Actually, I think it's a good take. It's a good take. Hmm. But again, it's a risky play. You need some cards. We see a maneuver. That'd be crazy if he just maneuvers, boosts, and attacks. No, okay, just attack. Okay, now you need to defend. Don't tell me you went in with no defenses. That would be so dumb. Still could be another action game though. Okay, no damage and no card draw. Why then you didn't discard your hands? He could have discarded, you could have discarded your hands to draw cards. Oh my God. This is a misplay, to be honest. This is a misplay from Little Red's side. I wonder if it's Eviscerate, the last card. Ah, no, it's not. Okay. But still, that's so dangerous. Like, the last turn, he attacked with the hands. He could have just discarded it. It's May. You don't need to return it. You're not obliged to, as far as I remember, at least. And if he put the yeah, you may return. If you put it on the in the basket, you would draw, and then you would be like fine with the card count. Because I think the most important part in this matchup is the hand count. So now you just run away into somewhere that one raptor needs to boost. At least one raptor needs to boost. You don't want to like. I guess you go here. No, don't do this. What are you doing? Don't. I don't think that going in now is the right choice. Like you need to. It's too dangerous for the action gain in fives. You don't have that many defenses. I guess maybe you can try to risk it and attack with a four. Yes, I can see that. But we know you don't have any other defense after you play the four. You don't attack. No, 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 no. You need to go somewhere where they need to boost. I think this spot is very nice because you will 1-2, 1-2. And what? No, don't attack. No, just double maneuver safely. What are you doing? He will just take. Come on, this is so dangerous. This is so dangerous right now. If the guy has action gain, then eviscerate, then another eviscerate, you're dead. Oh my God. Okay. This is actually, I think that's what called throwing the game. Okay, we see maneuver, so at least it's a maneuver. Maybe if you have a feint, okay, maybe. If you have a feint, you can do that. But Please, you're doing so good. Just keep it calm, keep it cool. You need some cards. This matchup is about the cards in hand. Like, if you have the last stones, okay, also maybe. Like, it should be stones, or, okay, maybe it's the, hmm, maybe it's the once upon a time for 3 damage. Yeah, it is. And it's an action game. That's what I told you. So 1 damage to Little Red, 3 damage to Looking Back Raptor. But I'm telling you, you need to run away. You need to force him to boost. And now it will be like 6 value eviscerate. And what? You're at 4 HP. GG's. Oh my god, this is so reckless. This is so reckless. I cannot believe Maniac is doing this. He's truly living up to his name. Like he's just going after this like a prey. And I like what the Raptors are doing actually in this matchup right now. They're just attack, run away, attack, hit and run tactics. I would expect them now to attack as well because we know he has no defense. And I think in this particular moment they should have attacked. But I guess if they don't have anything to attack with, it would also be so funny because you know the opponent has no defense and you just like maneuver away. Like this tactic, attacking, maneuvering away, would be nice if not for the knowledge that there is no defense whatsoever in the little red hand at the moment. And now please just go back. Okay, good. Whew. He heard me finally. Oh my God, I'm getting stressed for no reason. Ah, this is so like painful. Anyway, so now I think Little Red is in a good spot. I think you can even just like run away a bit more. So let me see the resources that have been used. So we have one more action gain left, right? So it's basically nothing. It's basically nothing. So you have like 2 defenses at hand, you're fine. Well, there is also one scheme. Okay, there is also one more scheme. But okay, still just one more action gain, one scheme, that's it. Nothing else. So, and Little Red still has 2 feints, so she can like cut it off entirely and ignore all the values and stuff. So basically Little Red just now can chill in the corner, look for the schemes, and then just poof, and there is no problem. There is no dinosaurs in the T-Rex paddock. Like the map has been cleansed. That's what will happen. If Little Red just stay there, I don't really like the spot, like this particular spot, I guess, but it's fine. It needs to boost 2, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, boost 3. Okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's still like a bit scary that they can surround her, like circle her from both sides, and she cannot move. But also good for the scheme that you can do damage. Uh, yeah, 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 Floam. That's true. That's there is only one ambush left and one action gain, and also one feint left. So you have guarantee, almost guaranteed ignore on one of the raptors, on the 3 HP raptor. This is crazy good for now for Little Red. She just needs to chill. Just chill in the corner quietly, drink some tea, think about your grandma, just relax. Because I feel like it's in the bag right now. Like you need to have 2 defenses and it's fine. Raptors are not aggressive enough. Oh no, they were aggressive enough. The problem is that um, the 2 stones is the thing that crippled them a lot. As I told you, they don't have card draw whatsoever. So they lost, I think they lost the 4 and the feint for the stones. The 4 is a trash card, but it's also an attack card that allows you to jump away. And the feint is a good defense, or even sometimes offense in case of Little Red if you want to cancel some of her effects. So they were kind of aggressive. The problem is that they had all the action gain, but they didn't have a finisher. They didn't have Eviscerate, they didn't have Pack Hunters, and even the ambush that were played, they were played against Hunter when he was not surrounded. And now we see him boosting and attacking and wait, Little Red just took? Oh my God. Oh my, what is happening in this game? What the hell? I wonder what is these cards? What are they? Okay. That's weird. Uh okay. Uh I feel like maybe you should use never leave the path to draw if you don't have defenses now. Because there is no action gain left. Oh my God, what is this game? And I think he has the Into the Woods and he thinks about going after the raptor, which is not a bad idea, but I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm not sure in anything. What the hell? I guess you can maneuver boost and use never leave the path to kill one of the raptors and deal 2 damage to another one. Okay, something is gonna happen, and I'm scared what it is. It's lost into the woods. Belts on top, 2 cards in Raptor's hand. Okay, we know that there are hands. It should be a 4. He has one more action, right? It should be a 4. Okay. 1 damage to Little Red, and now it is scary. Now it is scary because now you need to have a feint to survive. Ah, what is Red doing? This was so in her favor, and now it's not. Because now Eviscerate almost kills. Like 1 more damage, and yeah. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. That's a very weird game. So wait, highest defense out. You have a 4, so you'll take 1 and 2 more from the Raptors. Or you can have a 7 value ambush, still like 4 saves you. Basically, yeah, you need a solid defense. Man, I don't know what's happening, but it's unnecessary close. It shouldn't be this close. I hate when it goes like this. You cannot take. You need to defend now and hope it's not an action gain. Because now action gain eviscerate kills you. He attacks with versatile. What the hell? Okay. Okay, now eviscerate kills. Right, over a 4 now. Okay. So I would maneuver, Or you just attack twice. Actually, you can attack twice and bring back this one, but again, it doesn't save you from the 5. So you just hope you don't have the... Oh, whoa. What the... Okay. The hell. Uh, okay, I don't know. I think Little Red was winning this. Yeah, I guess it's now just top decking stuff. Although, like, Little Red needs to top deck the 4. So basically, yeah, you maneuver away. It's fine. No, no, it's okay. It's okay. You can go there. You can go one step further because you need to run after them now. Because now Raptors don't care. They just now Raptors are winning. They're trying to find the 5, surround you, and attack. And the only thing that saves you is the cancel. GG's. Oh my God, this is yeah, I think Little Red made a big mistake when she went with the hands and tried to utilize the hands. You don't need those hands. Like why? You just and the cancel is the next guy. Of course. Like I understand that there was no defense when she went away to the corner, but to be honest, this was unnecessary aggressive. This was unnecessary aggressive. Yeah, I guess. Ah, damn it. I was so happy for Little Red at the beginning. She killed the raptor. She was so fine. She could just draw, finally standing in the corner, waiting for raptors to come in. Ah, so painful. But okay, let's hear some Hungarian, just because why not? Let me turn in the volume.
Bántam, hogy nem tudom kétzel védeni azt a támadásodat,
I
amikor
don't know if you
bejöttél a
understand anything, but
közepére, mert akkor az volt a tervem, hogy akkor
let's
viszont
listen to the
Misztit fogom tudni
players.
védeni, és akkor
That's
Misztivel
how
lezárom a
professional they do.
ketrecet, és majd
Mm.
akkor meglátjuk, hogy mi lesz belőle. Itt ennél a meccsnél én nagyon úgy voltam vele, hogy annyira nem éreztem jól az egészet, de aztán végül is szerencsésre jött ki, hogy te meg nem tudtad itt a végén a raptoroknak a nyomasztását védeni. Pedig igazából most az volt tényleg a szerencsém, hogy ott voltak a védőlapok a kezemben. Mondjuk az is igaz, hogy szerintem a első 15 lapomból volt mondjuk egy feint, egy decoy, meg egy általad kipörgetett feint, tehát hogy 15-ből 2 használható védőlapom volt, úgyhogy azért is estek szépen sorjába le, vagy esett le az első.
Ja, hát ez benne van náluk. Azért kell támadni.
Persze, persze. Na, ez
Kijött az
van.
utolsó ilyen most,
Igen, hát
amivel ugye
gyakorlatilag
odajöttél bátran, mert akkor utána meg elmész legföljebb.
úgy voltam vele, hogy én most már egy életem, egy halálom, tehát hogy megyek, ütök, és hogyha véded, mert ugye tehát volt, róka volt a tetején, tehát úgy voltam vele, hogyha ugye ott van ez a kezedbe, hát akkor amúgy is teljesen mindegy lesz. Illetve nem, mert akkor talán pont ennél az interakciónál még akkor nem hal meg, mert akkor egy életre visszamegy, de hát akkor azzal a lendülettel fogsz majd szépen keresni egy olyan pozit, aminél meg ezt rádobod, aztán egyszerre. Köszönöm.
Okay, I will guess I'll end the stream here slowly. We've heard enough. Um, so from this one, I guess we'll see who goes next. Maybe some more matches will be streamed, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. I'll try to upload it to the YouTube probably tomorrow. So if someone missed the beginning, the first grindy game or the second kind of fun game, then you'll be able to see it tomorrow. But for now, we'll finish it here. Thank you everyone for joining.